windy day today. Oh. It rained a bit. It rained a bit, and I'm here for some jobs. It's Saturday, but this will be going out on a Monday. What's to do? Jobs. Water. First thing, water. When I say it rained a bit, it was just the lightest smattering, which was a bit of a disappointment. Hopefully there's more to come. It's very overcast. Well, you'll have a look in a minute. We'll go out. Yeah, so there's watering is the first job, so we'll go out in a minute. Strimming's the other job, and there's my new bed. I mean, the thing about Charles Dowding is you're meant to do one thing when you lay down the cardboard, and before you put the compost on, you wet it. And I actually forgot to do that, so I need to wet that area so that the cardboard just sort of softens and moulds, whereas it's quite rigid because it's so dry. So we're going to do that as well. And I need to strim around this area because I want to measure. And a lot of you said on the last vlog, you said about using the old baton in that corner. That's a really good idea. I was going along those lines. I like to reuse anything that I've got. Oh, and I have been to B&Q today, and I have got a couple of the 2x1 type wood, but I also went to the offcuts, which is like free, and I got quite a bit of like batten type stuff that would act as strips. So I might have enough wood for that particular job, which is brilliant. I mean, I don't know yet until I properly measure, but we'll know that in the next couple of days. And hopefully I'm going to get Jack over here and help me to be the other person, because when I'm fixing the batten, I need to fix it to another batten in between. You'll see all that. It will all make sense. So let's go and water. I'm going to rescue this clematis. Well, I hope to, anyway, that's for sure. So I'm going to prune it back. You can see I had a tile, but like you say, it might not have been deep enough. I've grown loads of clematis at home and I've never had this problem. So it's kind of took me by surprise a little bit. Just hope maybe it will come back if I prune away all the dead stuff, because it's still alive in there. You can see the colour. Yeah. Right. So I want this to live. This is from Bimbo Clack, aka Jim and Maureen. Just make a bigger hole. Oh, hold up, be back. Right, let's get this baby out. Quite a good root system. Let's just get more earth out. I haven't finished watering. I've just taken a little break from it because it gets a bit tedious. Oh, be back in a tick. Got some, what do you call it? Blood, fish and bone pellets, that's the one. Oh yeah, I need more water as well to water this in. Let's take that off, don't need that. Lots of red ants. They wouldn't kill it, would they? Let's see. I don't know. What, tile back in place? From the glare of the sun. Okay. Let's hope that works. Right, let's get some water. Water it in. Water the remaining other bits, and then have a coffee break, and then get on with streaming, and then coffee and comments. There, red ants, get off. Right, let's get some water. I'll be back in a tick. Water it in and hope for the best, eh? Just let it drain away, and then I'm going to fill up that. There you go. Warm out. Red currant, white currant. I can't even remember. I keep forgetting to check. Oh, and the climber. Mustn't forget that. Strawberries. I want to water the strawberries as well. Hi everybody. This is a massively quick interruption. I finished the picture. Woohoo! So I just thought I'd come and show you. You all live in the shed, don't you? So here it is. Whee. Hope you can see that. Just kind of come in. Can you see Mr. Robin? I will put a link in the description for any of you who are interested in buying it. Don't worry if you're not, it's no problem, no obligation obviously, but for those that are, the links, I've put a link in the description and maybe in the comments. I don't know, wherever a link will work, maybe I'll pin it to the top of the comments. Yeah, thanks everybody. I've got to go to work now, so I haven't got hardly any time. Take care, and the vlog will carry on. Bye. Coffee time. Hey. Oh, I needed this. I was getting very thirsty. What's the time? Oh, it's just gone 4. On a Saturday, but this will go out on a Monday. So yeah. Oh, let's have a look at comments. Who was it? I think it was Queenie Miles. Sorry if I got your second name wrong, Queenie. You said don't worry about the camera. You're not doing anything illegal. Just life's too short to worry, and you're right. So today you'll be proud of me. I carried the camera about. I was chatting to some neighbours and I had the camera in my hand, big tripod, you know. So, and I've just had a chat. They came over again about an hour later, and I just had a big chat. And he did say he wondered why I had the camera, because I told him, and he looked me up and all that kind of stuff. And he said he'd been thinking about doing that because he's quite new. And I said you should just go for it. Just go for it, you know. So that was nice. Nice to sort of kind of like, and I feel myself watering. Well, you've just watched it. Anyway, that was with people all around, you know. So, thanks, Queenie. Good words. So, what's the time for? Yeah, I was planning on, I mean, I've done quite a bit. I've tied up the tomatoes. Look at this. They've got black fly. So I'm going to have to look that up. Maybe just get some soapy water spray and deal with them when I come either tomorrow or Monday. It's going to be one of those days anyway. Let's see. Let's have a look. Let's have a check out YouTube Studio. Oh, and thank you for my new patrons. That's lovely. Penny Kingsley. Hi Penny. Thanks for joining my Plot 25 plus 1 family. Sorry about the green stroke black thumb. What a mess. And Tanya Bigby. Thanks Tanya. Tanya and Penny. Welcome to the club, as it were. Thank you very much. That's so nice. That was a nice thing to wake up to this morning, because I think it was Penny. I saw the notification for that, and then not long after, Tanya's came through. Let's just look at some comments. Yeah, Pam Clark, he said, you've got loads of wood in the scary spider corner. I don't know if you can see it, but that one there. Yeah, and I did touch on this when I came in, didn't I? They can be repurposed. If you have juicens, if you have one close, will cut to size and you can haggle prices with them. Didn't know that. Don't forget the sun cream. Oh, good point. It's very overcast today. Actually, it's the first day in weeks, it seems, since that whole weird overcast we had, you know, for days and days, that it was quite cold. It's been actually a pleasurable change, you know. But you're right, Pam. I am definitely going to be using that wood. I'll brush it off, all the cobwebs. I'm not going to tackle it today, but I think probably the next visit, because I'm going to get, like I said earlier, I plan to get some timber to get me started, but I'm going to reuse what I've got. I'm going to batten all the windows, just in case it stops it. What happened to that window that dropped? And there's loads of gaps to do, and I'm going to get the silicone and I'm going to seal the joins, and then when I come to paint it. I'm talking of paint. I think I saw Carol. You said that you missed the bit about which colour was decided on. Well, I'll tell you now. So A got 14, B got 5, C got 8, and D got 18. And there were a few people who voted after that, but it was mainly D and A. So D was an outright winner. And you probably noticed I changed the name to Plot 25 plus 1. I do like that. That works, and it helps, kind of includes Plot 26 without being, and it makes sense, doesn't it? And it was all of them were great suggestions, really were. But yeah, Plot 25 plus 1. Yeah. Chris Anton said, them kneelers are great. Mine left at the old house. Oh, because you moved. So you left your old one your one at the house. Oh no. Left so much stuff, not rebought this yet. So much other stuff I've had to buy this kneeler. Helps so much. I use the sidebars to get back up. I've been sitting on this stool, Chris, whilst sort of attending to the tomatoes, which are the ones that I realised had black fly. And oh, it's great, really is great. And I do have trouble getting up because my right knee's not very good. It's a bit painful. But like you say, you find it hard to get back up from the floor. Yeah, I always feel I need a hoist. So yeah, it's a great piece of equipment. It is. Carol Atkins, you're an absolute star for sending me this. I love it to bits. And it's going to be used, well used. Shelley W742, you got a Welsh little Welsh roundel thing. What wonderful gifts. I've got to say, those Welsh cakes in the clear wrapping are the best. 100% enjoyed your video as always. Kiss. Oh, that's lovely. Thanks, Shelley. Well, I have to say, Valerie was delighted because I gave her a few bits of a little bit of this and that from that bundle. She was absolutely delighted. A little bit of Wales, I can't speak, Wales from home, you know, because basically had, let me work it out. She grew up in Wales, but her mum was from this area, and so they kind of moved back here when she was in her like 19, 20 years old. She's sort of late 70s now, but she's got a strong Welsh accent. I take her shopping with me as well, because basically she used to shop in the M&S in town, and when that shut, I said, oh, just come shopping with me. I go once a week. You just tag along, basically, because she doesn't obviously drive. And some of you said, oh, it's so nice of you to do that. But the thing is, she's just on her own, and her family are obviously miles and miles away, and she's a lovely, lovely lady. And my gran is Glaswegian, and she has the best neighbours, so it's kind of like a bit of a payback, you know, like she was looked after. She passed away in 1999, just a few months away from 100, my gran. Lived in the same house since the Second World War. Well, it was amazing. We didn't own it. It was like, she used to say the factor would come, but it's council, I suppose. And you get a month to return it. And honestly, it's so hard to return something that had been in your family all that time. Yeah, so and what started the whole Sunday dinner thing is, about a year ago, or a bit longer than that, we were chatting, and it had not long been Christmas, and I found out through just chatting to her that she'd had Christmas all on her own. And I thought, oh, I felt so sorry for her. That's not nice at all. So I said, oh, do you like roast dinners, you know? And she said yes. And I said, well, would you like a roast dinner on a Sunday, you know? Because I make them anyway. And she knowing like she'd be like my gran, she wouldn't have had a huge portion. It's like on a, you know, and she even says I give her too much. And I say to her, well, save some for lunch. You know, you can reheat it as long as it's hot enough. So she does that with the chicken leg, because she says she loves chicken legs. So she has a chicken leg, and obviously a few roast potatoes and a Yorkshire and all that kind of stuff. And that's just been happening ever since. And it's not much more than what we would cook anyway. So yeah, it's a little bit thanks for my lovely neighbours who lived next to my gran. Thanks to them, my gran had she was well looked after, because we lived far away. I mean, my uncle and my cousins didn't live far away, but they did live, well, I suppose 30 minutes drive, where we lived 10-hour drive. So having a neighbour to just do that, sort of say hello to every day. I mean, ideally you'd love to live around the corner, but you can't, can you? No. So Patricia Diamond, hi Trish. You said, hi Kerry, can't wait for your drawing to be finished. You're on a winner there. Hugely talented. Oh, thanks so much. Yeah, I have been painting it today, and there'll be a little time lapse clip will go in. It's coming along. It's coming along. I can't wait to have it finished. And in case I haven't had a chance to reply to you, Nigel, you sort of asked if you could have it in black and white. I think I have replied to you actually, but I will do some more, and I'll just keep them black and white. And if you'd like them, let me know. And then if not, I'll just watercolour them. Excuse me, and add them to my Etsy shop. Different scenes, you know. I just love the higgledy-pigglediness of allotments. And you've got to have structure, you know, like sheds, crumbling, you know, and all that kind of stuff. It's nice. Oh, hi Kerry, thanks for reading my comment. Jane Beret, she says, my name is pronounced Beret, as in the French hat. Trust me to marry a bloke with a daft name. I get called Beer and Bear too. Jane, I do know what you mean. Yeah, it's funny, isn't it, names? Jane Beret, very nice. Rosa, everything is coming along nicely and lovely. Gifts, lovely gifts. The stall is also a kneeling mat when turned upside down, Kerry. Yeah, I did figure that out. It's so brilliant, isn't it? And it's easily, you know, because you could be able to sort of use the sidebars to sort of lift yourself up. I've seen on some YouTubes the word join, which is something to do with contributions. I don't know how it works, but maybe take a look. Have a lovely weekend. Oh, that's interesting. I haven't heard of that. Thanks, Rosa, though, and I hope you have a lovely weekend too. Oh, Josephine, Tim, you say, morning, look so forward to watching you in the plot. You work so hard. Can't wait to see all the produce later in the year. You cheer me up knowing. Thanks, Josephine. That's so nice. Thank you. Oh, that's really lovely. Honestly, you lot cheer me up as well. So you know, it takes two to tango. It really does. You really do. So just you know, if you, yeah, just by watching and commenting, that's massive as well, and subscribing, because you know, hitting. So if you're watching and you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button, because I've got to get to 1,000 so I can get monetized. Right, I'm going to sign off here and sow some seeds. See you in a bit. I'm going to sow some lettuce and beetroot along here. What's the lettuce? Oh, spinach. Where are you? Can you see me? So spinach, first row, beetroot in the second row, and then I'll probably do successional sowing. I do love spinach, so hopefully that'll grow. Birdsong's lovely, isn't it? I haven't seen Mr. Robin. Is it because I only see him in the mornings, do you think? I'm missing him, I've got to be honest. He's in my picture now. I've got to see him. I need to make some markers, melon sues. So I'm going to make some fresh ones when I get in. Spinach and another beetroot one. Yeah, I've got loads left over for a second row in about maybe 2 weeks' time. And let's do, what's next? Beetroot. Oh, you idiot. Just spilt some, so there might be random beetroot ones. Hold on. That's a beetroot. Never mind. Oh. Oh. Oh yeah. Oops. Oh, glasses. Right, let's try and not lose these all over the place. Oh, those in my pocket. I'm just going to angle you slightly. Right, let's add some water. Pick up my glasses. I think I need a temporary marker. I'm just going to go get a couple of sticks. See you in a minute. Just going to use these until I get the, oh, what do you call it? The label done properly at home. Come on, get. Oh yeah, that's it. In here. Okay, come with me. We're going to water the strawberries. I've watered them already, but we'll just give them another one. There you go. I haven't uncovered the others yet. That's needed drink. So these are for the tomatoes. I've only got 3, but I'm going to put them in now as well. And sandpaper for the worktop for the next tomorrow or Monday. Yeah. I'm going home now. So thanks for watching, and for my new patrons, Tanya and Penny, thanks so much for joining, and I'll see you, I would say, yeah, tomorrow, because it will be Tuesday, even though I filmed this on Saturday. This is why I don't know what day it is. But yeah, thanks very much, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye.